Today, we delve into one of the most catastrophic events in human history, yet one often overshadowed in our textbooks. This is the story of the Great Dying, a series of devastating epidemics that swept across the Americas following European contact in the late 15th century. Join us as we uncover how these diseases decimated indigenous populations and irrevocably changed the New World. The year 1492 marked a turning point in history when Christopher Columbus landed in the Caribbean. What followed was not just the exchange of goods, but also of germs, with deadly consequences. Native Americans had lived in isolation from the Eurasian continents for thousands of years, which left them with no immunity to diseases like smallpox, influenza, and measles. Narrator: the impact was swift and brutal. The first recorded smallpox epidemic occurred in 1519, right after the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire. It killed nearly a third of the population in the affected areas. In the following century, waves of smallpox, measles, and other diseases would roll across the continent, reaching communities even before the Europeans themselves did. By the mid-17th century, it's estimated that diseases had wiped out 90% of the indigenous population in some areas. The Great Dying was not just a series of health crises, it was a demographic collapse. Societies were left without enough people to farm, govern, or defend themselves, leading to massive social and cultural upheaval. The catastrophic population loss led to significant cultural shifts. Many surviving communities were forced to merge with others to survive, blending languages, traditions, and beliefs. Sacred rituals and knowledge passed down through generations were lost as elders perished and the social fabric disintegrated. The decimation of native populations had another profound effect. It facilitated European colonization. Lands once defended fiercely by indigenous warriors became easier to claim. European settlers, seeing the depopulated lands, believed it was divine providence that made the conquest and settlement easier, not realizing or acknowledging the true cause. The Great Dying also triggered significant ecological changes. Vast tracts of cultivated land returned to forest, which altered the climate and habitats. This reforestation even impacted global carbon levels, contributing to what some historians call the Little Ice Age. Today, the Great Dying is recognized as a tragic reminder of the devastating impact of disease on human societies. It underscores the importance of understanding and preserving indigenous cultures that survive today, despite centuries of adversity.